Hi Karan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, absolutely good. How are you, Rohit?
I'm also good. So, can you give brief introduction about yourself to our audience?
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Karan Mashru, and I'm a 2022 graduate student from Computer Engineering Department from SVNIT. And I have worked as a software development engineer at Paytm, and I'm working as a YouTube educator and mentor at Newton School.
Oh, that's nice. So, what is your prior experience before that? Anything like internship or?
Yeah, after my third year, I have done my internship at Decimal Point Analytics as a software developer. And other than that, I have been uploading videos on YouTube since 2018 only, since the first year of college. And I started uploading editorials or content related to DSA since 2020. So, yes.
Oh, that's nice introduction. That you are most probably related to like DSA content on YouTube channel on or also on Newton schools, right?
Yeah, so it's mainly around the editorials of coding contest and data structures algorithms. And I have also started uploading the previous year GATE computer science and engineering paper solution, but that's all going in a little slow pace, and it will also continue a bit faster in future.
YouTube channel, also on Newton schools. So, tell me more
Yes.
about your Newton schools experience. Then we will move to Paytm interview experience.
Yeah, so talking about Newton School, like when they introduced the YouTube project, they asked me whether I would like to join them. So they were like thinking to give a lot of quality and free content on YouTube from their end. So that was the main purpose, and they saw my channel and they thought that I would be one of the good candidates. And in mid 2021, that was the time when I was first time introduced. And yes, my work is going there quite well, and I think a very good and passionate team of Newton School. They are very passionate about what they are doing, and yes, they are doing a good work, I would say.
That's fine. I saw podcast of Newton's founder, and they are doing great. Like they are telling what are they are going to do in the futures, what are their past records, and like how they actually helping the student to get job from starting. So they are doing great.
Yeah, they are doing a good work. And recently, you might have also read that they had a tie-up with Goa government to train more than 10,000 people in the software development
Yes,
field
yes,
from
yes.
Goa. So that's a quite good initiative.
That's nice. So now let's jump to the Paytm interview experience. So
Yeah, sure.
so tell me how you came to know about this opportunity, whether it is on campus or off campus opportunity.
No, actually, like it was an on-campus opportunity, and Paytm had visited our campus. I think in August 2021, they visited NIT Surat, so it was on campus.
That's nice. So, like, can you tell me all rounds in brief? Then we will go in detail.
Yeah, so in brief, if I tell you, as always, there was a coding round first of all, and then I had two technical interviews, one HR interview, and then yes, I was given the offer.
Oh. So, can you explain all every round in details and also the like level, like medium level, easy level, or it is hard level?
So actually, like since it is of August 2021 and we are in October 2022, so I don't remember exactly. But if I tell you
Okay, okay.
roughly, like the coding round had I think three questions, all DSA based. Like there was no computer science fundamental MCQs or something like that. There were three questions, and I was able to do all three of them. Three were out of three, two were easy medium, and one was a medium level question as far as I can think. And talking about the interviews, all the three interviews were done in the one day only, two technical and one HR interview. And in technical interview, since my profile was like more DSA based than project based, so like one of the interviewer asked me that, okay, you tell me what are your strengths, and we'll take the interview a little bit in that side. So they asked me DSA questions, so I was able to answer them. Then they asked a bit of DBMS and I think object oriented programming also. And In the second interview, they asked me DSA question, and then they asked me to explain my work or a project which I had done. And I would like to tell you one thing here to the audience that uh, this helped me a lot. He was very much impressed by the way I explained my project. Now, what do I mean by the way? See, if you want to explain someone in short time your project, then it's very important that you are prepared and you make them explain in a particular order. If you are explaining a certain thing which they need a background to understand, if you are explaining them in the first step, then they will not understand. So I was prepared to explain my project in a particular order such that all the things are he will get one after the another. That okay, this is done because of this, and so on. So it's very much important that you are prepared and explain the project in a particular order.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you
Even if
tell the order, like which order, step by step?
See, what I mean is, no doubt the project might be done by
Yeah.
completely by you, and whatever the interviewer will ask the question, you will be able to answer. But
Yes. Yes.
sometimes, due to time constraints, it's important that you make the interviewer understand the project very well in a short time. That so he will also have less questions. So, what do I mean by order? If I have a project, I'll start by why did we choose this project?
Okay. Okay.
What problem it was solving? Okay, then what are the front end, back end database technologies being used? Then I'll further divide the front end part into a certain pages that we have this page, we have this page, this one does this work, this one does this work. Then I'll tell about the back end in a particular order. Now, if I directly jump that I have made these are the front end pages, he will say, "What is the use?" So before he asks, you tell him in a particular order, starting with why you chose this project, so that he will have as few questions as possible, and even in less time, he will understand. He or she will understand completely. So that will also show that you are able to make your team members understand things well. So that will also give a plus point. So that
That's
was the second interview, and he said that I'm very impressed by the way you explained. Actually asked me to open something like paint and draw the project, show what
overview.
overview of what the project is, and he was impressed by that. So be prepared for that. And yes, then the HR interview, I was again I would like to tell one point here that for HR interview, don't take it lightly. Okay, you think because sometimes what happens now, if the HR is new or if he or she is a trainee, he will ask the regular standard 50 questions which you will get on the internet.
Yes.
But if the HR is experienced or a smart one, he will see your resume and pick up a point and ask the question. Then you need to be ready. So don't take these steps lightly. HR interview is also an important one. Mostly nothing wrong happens, but I would say don't take things lightly. Be prepared. If you have reached till H around Y2 now, take it lightly. It is only one step left. Yeah, so these were the three steps.
So can you tell me the one thing, like which topic actually asked in the technical interview from DSA point of view? If you are
As I
for that.
told, it's like more than a year, so I
Okay,
don't
that's
remember,
okay.
but they were like easy to medium questions. I was not asked too
That was
hard.
not too hard.
Huh.
Okay, okay. That's nice. So, like, suppose a fresher starts his journey from first year. So, what is the roadmap? You tell them, like, start from this, and you will get the job at product-based company as an
Okay.
SD1.
So I would say I think I don't know if I can recollect all the eight things, but I said that do these eight things, and probably you will not miss out on anything. One is DSA, second is database management system, third is computer networks, fourth is operating system, fifth is object oriented programming, sixth is projects, seventh is aptitude, and eighth is the HR questions. Okay, so these are the eight things. If you prepare in all these, nothing will happen. Then, depending upon how much time you have to prioritize it. That okay, now if I have less time, I'll not, let's say, give time to aptitude. I will be able to solve them, or so on. But if I tell if you have time, try to do all the things. Okay, But if you ask me about specific roadmaps, then I think I am not
Not a
a
roadmap,
person
like
to.
what basic things any student can
Yeah,
do.
so basic things, if you are in a first year or a second year, you have a lot of time, cover all these 8 topics. Like, do good projects, be good in DSA, do the core subjects, even don't leave the aptitude one. Why to leave anything if you have time? And even be prepared for the HR round. So these, if you cover these 8 things, I don't think you will, like, if you do well on the interview round, everything will go well.
Any one thing that you find it very hard during your journey, so if you want to tell and analyze like how you actually cover this.
During my journey, one thing, if I want to tell, is that I observed that now students are starting from the first year itself, but when I was in the college, we used to start from the second year. But that's not a big point. Even if you start from the second year, you are not late. People start from third year and get good placements. So that is not the point. What I want to make the point is that one thing which I have observed is some students, they focus a lot on DSA and improve
Yes,
their problem solving abilities and don't do the development work or core subjects. Some are very good at development work and open source and all that they don't do DSA. Now what happens is that after you give 6 to 8 months to a particular thing, let's say you did DSA and you didn't did the development work well, so after that, what happens is that it it becomes a little hard to start the other thing from the scratch,
mm,
because you are already doing good work in this and you want to spend more and more time because now you have started enjoying that.
yeah,
So I would suggest that if you are in the first year or second year and starting your preparation, be balanced. Also do projects and the development work, and also focus on problem solving, and take both of them parallelly. It might be possible that you like one thing more than the other, but if you do only one thing, it would be very hard to start the other thing from the scratch. So take both of them together, and when you will improve a little bit in both of them, then things will become easy. It will go in a flow.
that's nice. So like we have to balance each and everything, like everything I can say equally, so
Yeah,
that
definitely.
in the further, like in the journey, we don't have to rush on one thing, like we have to
Yeah,
do
and
project in just one
then
month or we have to do DSA in 1 month.
definitely, and it's not about just 1 month. When you are good in a certain thing and when you are performing well, it becomes difficult to start something else from the very basic, and because here you are winning contests, winning hackathons, winning prizes, and you have to start the other thing from absolutely scratch.
Yes,
So it
yes.
becomes quite difficult. So I would say keep a balance if possible. Otherwise, everything is equally important. And again, it depends from company to company what they are looking for in you.
So when you are start something enjoying, like suppose you are doing DSA and you are enjoying lead code contest, then the dopamine release that you want to do more, you want to do more, and you just left other things. You don't.
Yeah, that happens a lot, and especially after you start seeing your rank or you
Yeah.
start performing well. So from the initial only, make a balance, so that
So
would be
I
better.
saw your profile like you are a CP guy, not
Yes,
BPK
mostly.
completely. Yeah. So I think like you tell me lots of things about CP. Like what is your point of view around CP and how actually prepare this?
So point of view means, in what sense? I didn't understand.
Like, oh, what is CP? Is CP is necessary for everyone? Like, what is your point of view after doing lots of CP? You know what is actually CP is meant for you, because I did not
See,
do
I would.
CP a lot, so I don't know. So I can't comment on this.
Okay. See, I would say that whether it is necessary or not, it will definitely help you in improving your problem solving. And I would also say that whether it is necessary or not, it also depends on the company. Like what company is asking, So if the company is more DSA focused, then it will help you more. If the company is more focusing on your projects and all, then they might not require you to do CP so much. Second thing, okay, you can do core DSA and crack the interviews, but it depends from person to person. Someone needs a lot of practice to get to a certain level X, and someone doesn't need too much practice. They are confident by themselves. By little practice, they can reach level X, right?
Yes, yes.
So what is CP? It's basically problem solving using data structures and algorithms. So if you are targeting a company and if you think they are asking DSA, core DSA also, some
Yes.
people need more practice to be confident. So again,
Okay.
it depends from person to person, but like it's not necessary or neither it's like a waste of time. Yes, it will help you strengthen your problem solving skills and also build your confidence. Once you know reach a certain level, then it will increase your confidence.
So basically, like CPs help you in problem solving more. Like suppose if you
Yeah,
want to
definitely.
DSA, suppose if you don't do CP, you do a DSA question in 10 minutes. But if you do CP, you can probably do in 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 5
Yeah,
minutes.
definitely. That is what I'm telling. And another thing which I told, that some people feel confident and reach a level X by not practicing too much questions,
Yes,
and
yes.
some people need too much practice to gain that confidence. So if they need too much practice to reach a particular level or get confidence, then practice. There is no harm. And I would also not separate DSA and CP.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
also don't
by
want to separate.
by by definition, what we mean when we say DSA is the questions are core data structures algorithms and easy medium level. And by CP, we mean that they might be hard question. But actually, CP is just, I will say, application of data structures and algorithms. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Lots of people separate this, just don't want to do, like they want to just focus on controversy, like what is DSA, CP, and all.
It will go
Yeah.
on. That's not.
Yes. So any outro, like any outro for the student, for the first student, first year student, second year student, like you also face, I think, lots of rejection, or you just get
Yeah, yes,
Paytm
yes. No,
in
no.
one go.
No, no, no. I have faced a lot of rejections also.
So tell me
Definitely.
something about your rejections and how to face that rejection, and any outro advice for the first year, second year, third year students.
See, talking about rejections and giving a good outro, I would only say that what you are seeing in your first year, or that someone in fourth year got this much big package in this company, in this city, and all,
Yes, yes.
it's not like a very, very, very big thing. Okay, by the time you'll enter in the fourth year or third year, you'll realize it. Second thing, talking about rejections and outro, it's just like I would say that you do not need to stop and you do not need to run too fast. Just keep walking, things will fall in place. Okay. Even if you face a rejection, you do not need to stop. Even if you are happy, don't start running too fast. Just
Yes.
keep walking. So, what I mean is, keep doing your work with consistency. All the things will fall in place. Not today, then tomorrow, not tomorrow, then after a month. But everything will be okay.
That's nice. Like I can say that overall experience of this podcast, you are such a nice person. You just explain all these things very beautifully in such a short manner and very peacefully. So, like, I will link all the Newton School channels, your YouTube channels in the description link. And very
Thank you.
nice, like, you come and did podcast with me. Thank you very much for having here
Thank you. Thank you,
and
Rohit. Thank you
sharing
for
the
having me.
insights with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.